Hi everyone. We all know that Apple accessories are way more expensive than other brands. But let's be honest, when it comes to seamless integration with a Mac, nothing beats Apple's own accessories. Now imagine buying a Mac Mini M4 and then adding Apple's Magic Keyboard with Touch ID and numeric keypad, Magic Mouse, and Magic Trackpad. The total price? Around $387. Enough to buy an iPad 11 inches A16. For those with no budget constraints, getting brand new accessories is an easy choice. But if you want genuine Apple peripherals while keeping costs down, buying a second-hand could be a great alternative.
Yes!
But wait, even though Apple called these accessories the Magic 2 series, did you know that they have been in production since 2015? Over the years, they have gone through 3 different updates. Some people might already be aware of this, but many might not. That's because each update only introduced minor changes. And since Apple hasn't released a major upgrade like a Magic Series 3 yet, there's a real chance that someone buying a second-hand Magic Trackpad 2 might end up with a unit that originally launched alongside the iPhone 6s nearly a decade ago. If the previous owner still have the original box, you can check the serial or model number, as well as production dates on the packaging. But in most second-hand purchases, the box is often long gone. So today, let's talk about what you need to know before buying a used Apple Magic Keyboard 2, Magic Mouse 2, or Magic Trackpad 2. When buying second-hand items, there are several key factors to consider, such as whether the product matches the advertised model, what accessories are included, how accurately the condition matches the description, and whether there are any external damages. If all that checks out, the next step is to test and inspect the device. For keyboards, you should check whether it connects properly, if all the keys are responsive, whether any key feels stuck or unresponsive, and if the charging ports works as expected. For the Magic Trackpad and Magic Mouse, which rely on multi-touch gestures, you should also test whether gestures function correctly, whether the touch sensitivity feels normal, and if the click response is consistent. If everything works fine, the device is likely in good shape. However, battery life is another crucial factor to consider. Since these accessories have built-in batteries, they naturally degrade over time. For example, I have 2015 Magic Keyboard. It worked perfectly when plugged in, but as soon as I unplugged it, the connection drops immediately. So, opting for a newer model can give you more peace of mind. Now, let's take a look at the update timeline for the Apple Magic Series 2 and see what changes Apple has made over the years. Apple Magic Keyboard 2. Apple introduced the Magic Keyboard 2 in October 2015 as a low-profile keyboard. Initially available in the compact silver layout with a lightning port, the charging cable included was a soft TPU USB-A to Lightning cable. In June 2017, Apple introduced the Space Gray iMac Pro with matching color accessories. The full-size silver keyboard was also launched during that month, while the Space Gray version became available separately in 2018. That same year, Apple made some changes to the keys. Text labels like Return, Alternate, Shift, and Delete were replaced with the icon symbols. After Apple shifted to the Silicon chipset in July 2021, Magic Keyboards with Touch ID were launched to support the security system provided by the new chipset called Secure Enclave. These were available in both compact and full-size models, with a full-size version featuring white or black keycaps on the silver frame. In October 2021, Apple also launched the iMac M1 in 7 colors, with matching Magic Keyboards. This included 7 special colors in addition to the usual 2, but they weren't sold separately. Despite still using the Lightning port, Apple switched to a braided USB-C to Lightning charging cable in 2021, which matched the color of the keyboard. The design was also refined with the rounder edges, curved corner keys, and a matte underside replacing the glossy finish. Some additional key changes were made. including dedicated keys for emoji, spotlight, dictation, do not disturb, and the replacement of the eject key with the lock key. By 2021, Apple has two main Magic Keyboards models, the standard version and the Touch ID version. The Touch ID models was available in both compact and full-size layouts, with a total of 9 color options, which matched the color of the new iMac. By late 2024, Apple eliminated Lightning accessories, transitioning everything to USB-C. This included the Magic Keyboard, Magic Mouse, and the Magic Trackpad, all with USB-C ports. The charging cables were also updated to braided USB-C to USB-C cables. Keep in mind that these USB-C version accessories are only compatible with Mac OS 15.1 and iPad OS 18.1 or later, mostly on devices with M1 chips or newer. So if you are planning to buy the USB-C version, make sure to check your device compatibility first. Apple Magic Trackpad 2. The Magic Trackpad followed a similar evolution to the Magic Keyboard. It was first introduced in 2015 with a white design and came with a USB to Lightning cable. In 2017, Apple added a space gray color option to match the darker accessories. By 2021, the Magic Trackpad received a design update, featuring more rounded edges that perfectly aligned with the redesigned Magic Keyboard. When viewed on its own, it may not be immediately obvious which version of the Magic Trackpad it is. However, when placed next to the older keyboards or trackpads, the more curved edges become apparent. Additionally, the bottom surface of the 2021 model has a matte plastic finish, whereas earlier versions has a glossy underside. Another noticeable change, which applies to both the Magic Keyboards and Magic Mouse, is the aluminum frame color. In previous space gray models, the frame was a very dark gray. However, in the 2021 version, Apple referred to this color as black, with the top surface being black, while the sides retained the standard silver aluminum finish. The included charging cable also matched the one provided with the Magic Keyboard, a braided USB-C to Lightning cable with the cable color matching the trackpad itself. By 2024, Apple transitioned the Magic Trackpad from the Lightning port to USB-C, and the included cable was updated to the braided USB-C to USB-C cable instead. Apple Magic Mouse 2. The Magic Mouse 2 followed the same pattern as the Magic Keyboard and the Magic Trackpad, launching in 2015 with a white design and the USB-A to Lightning cable. In 2017, Apple introduced the space gray version to complement other darker colored accessories. By 2021, Apple discontinued the space gray variant and replaced it with a black version, while the white version remained unchanged. Both color options share the same silver aluminum frame. In this year, Apple also updated the included cable to a braided USB-C to Lightning cable. Unlike the keyboard and trackpad, the Magic Mouse 2 did not receive any design changes, making it difficult to determine the production year just by looking at it, especially for the white version. However, the black version can be identified by checking the aluminum bottom edge. If the frame is a dark gray, it is the 2017 version. If the frame is silver, it is 2021 version. For the color Magic Mouse variants that came bundled with the iMac M1, these are all 2021 models or later. In 2024, Apple transitioned the Magic Mouse to USB-C, replacing the Lightning port like the rest of its accessories. The included cable was also updated to a braided USB-C to USB-C cable. One distinctive feature of the 2024 Magic Mouse is that Apple logo of the bottom has been removed for both white and black versions. Here is something interesting. The accessories that come with the silver iMac are different from the standard silver one sold separately. For example, the regular keyboard had white keys, but the one that comes with the silver iMac has slightly darker grayish keys. This also applies to the plastic underside of the trackpad. As for the mouse, the regular version has a black base, but this one comes in gray. I hope this video helps you when buying second-hand Apple accessories. If there are any inaccuracies, I sincerely apologize. I really appreciate any corrections or additional insights to benefit other viewers. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. You can also drop a comment below and share your experience with buying secondhand Apple accessories. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.